today. From FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland, this is Madden NFL 21. We'll see Kyle Allen and the Washington football team taking on Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens.
We are just inside the Beltway, about 10 miles east of the Capitol Dome as we come to you from FedEx Field here in Landover. They love their football in this part of the country, and this crowd is ready to go as their guys will match up with the Baltimore Ravens. It's the Battle of the Beltway. Baltimore and Washington are underway. Taken in the end zone. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. So out comes the Washington offense onto the field. And they're led out by their 24-year-old quarterback in his third season from Houston. It's Kyle Allen.
And what I enjoyed watching this week when we had a chance to watch them at practice, the easy camaraderie. That he has with his offense.
A lot of respect.
A lot of respect, and frankly, I thought it spilled over to the defense. I thought the defensive guys were coming over and teasing and joking with him. You can tell they respect the heck out of him and really want to play well for him.
Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. He's trying to get it to Terry McLaurin. And now it's second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
First and 10.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Well, they had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here. Now he dumps this off over the middle, and he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. And all this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. He got 29 yards that time.
What a catch and one-handed, and I'm starting to lose my awe about the play, and maybe I shouldn't. How much of this is the player? How much of it is the glove?
Well, those gloves, they do have a little grip to them,
They get a little extra tackiness to them now, and I know the guys in the NFL, the competition committee, some other places, they're talking about examining those gloves to see if they're having too much of an effect on the game.
And the coach has decided to throw the red flag. He will challenge this play. And the challenge pays dividends. The ref overturns the play.
Everyone gets a bonus on this one, Brandon. The coach upstairs who signaled down and said challenge it, and the head coach for pulling the red flag.
Antonio Gibson, the intended target. And it's third down.
10 yards to go.
Again, Smith. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Intended for, and
that's a tough spot for a running back coming out of the backfield because you know he's got to look for the football, knowing full well he's got a man coming his way, full steam, and he broke that one up.
And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. And it's 3-0 Washington. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
And Hill will opt for the touchback. The Ravens offense going to work, and as usual, it's Lamar Jackson, the former MVP of the league, at the helm.
And to me, he's one of the two most difficult guys in the league to game plan for in the NFL, and I add Patrick Mahomes in that category. But just about every team we talk to getting ready for Lamar Jackson says the exact same thing. We've got to slow him down running the football, yet no one's been able to really do it consistently. Now, the most impressive thing about his game to me, how he's developed as both a passer and a leader. His team believes in him.
A pass there over the middle to start things out. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson, quick slant to Brown. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. They'll run for the first time with Mark Ingram. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs. From just shy of midfield, Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end.
Complete to Mark Andrews.
Partner, you know when we call a game, we talk about Lamar Jackson and his speed, and his elusiveness, and the ability to get him on the ground, how tough that is for a defense. But how about his development as a thrower, as a professional?
Yeah, boy, it is tough to bring him down that time. He surges forward. He's going to get a full 6 out of that. 2nd down. And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4. Now a handoff to Ingram. And he's going to be stopped close to the first down marker at Washington's 12-yard line. It's 23.
A gain of 7. First down, Ravens.
This is Ingram on 1st and 10. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Jonathan Allen on the tackle.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation. Showed him a shotgun, and they ran out of it. It was a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 9 yards on the play there, and it'll set him up 1st and goal. Pretty little juke move there on a nice gain. He'll pick up 7 there on the first down keeper.
Someone's looking fresh, and this O-line is definitely licking their chops. Everyone likes to run block. If you're an offensive lineman, nice early burst, nice gain, too.
And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
Stop short of the goal line.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Dobbins. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Ravens have taken the lead.
Well, they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times, that's a passing play.
And the kicker, this has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
Put that thing up where you burn it. 6 figures every year, yeah, earn that. At the front of this line is where my
Justin Tucker for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-3. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it's finished off by a touchdown run from J.K. Dobbins. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And Sims says, let's bring it out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The next drive coming up here for the Washington offense, 1-3 through 4 weeks of the season. Now, week 4, tough one against Baltimore. A lot of people thought they would just get blown out of the water. They hung tough but lost 31-17. Terry McLaurin, he's been playing well, over 100 yards again for the second time, but still some inconsistencies there. The offense ranking near the bottom of the league, and the defense, Charles, undoubtedly it misses Chase Young.
Yeah, it certainly does, because now all the guys who are pass rushing from the opposite side, they get more attention. And Dwayne Haskins, their young quarterback, he's got to pick up his game. His head coach, Ron Rivera, told him, you've got to play better or we may have to make a change.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, what do you think? You get the ball off the turnover near the middle of the field. You take a shot here on the first play?
You know, I'm big on that. I love when I have great field position after a turnover. I feel like I might have a little bit off balance. I prefer to take a shot, but a lot of coaches will tell you only do it if you trust the guy who's got the football in his hands. Meaning, if it's not there, he won't force it downfield and maybe turn it into an interception. He'll go to the check down, go to a second option, and go ahead and take the play that's in front of him.
From just shy of midfield, Jackson stepping up. He's going to keep it. Jackson always a threat to run. He's got the first down. He was the NFL's leading rusher among QBs a year ago. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Baltimore.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier on this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you have something about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
On 2nd down, Ingram. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. On 3rd down, Jackson got his man complete over the middle. That's Andrews. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Jackson from the shotgun. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
He went backwards 7 yards, setting up a tough 3rd down.
On goal-to-goal runs, when you create lost yardage plays, the only way that happens is either called pressure or what I like to call a straight-ahead pursuit. A great read, and they get to the backfield and make the play.
And that was a big chunk of yardage lost.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Ravens 10, Washington 3.
So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. It's Extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
Washington takes over 1st and 10.
Alex Smith and the offense heading out for their next possession. And he comes out on the heels of an interception he threw last time they had the ball.
Yeah, and you know, the quarterbacks that I know that are the best ones, the ones that really know how to lead their team, they tell them, that's on me. That's my bad. But let's go back out there and move ahead again, guys. We can get this done.
One good thing for him, it did only lead to 3 points and not a touchdown after that turnover.
Big thanks to the defense.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. There again is Thomas. They've gone to him a lot. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
My goodness, they've come out locked in on this drive. Play calling, execution, they are fully in sync. 3 straight passes, 3 first downs. They're moving the ball downfield almost at will. This defense really struggling to find answers.
That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. The Washington passing game dialed in now. It's a 1st down. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. Down this close to the goal line. 1st down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on 1st down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me that option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
To the air again, Smith. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line.
By
Matt Judon in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
And Hopkins' kick is good. And that'll bring him back within 4.
Ravens 10, Washington 6.
No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2. Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
Taken about 7 yards deep, and Hill will opt for the touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
For the Ravens, as they come back out here on offense, this is a team that got back to their winning ways in Week 4. Remember, they had their 14-game regular season winning streak snapped that Monday night loss to the Chiefs Week 3. But 3-1 now following the 31-17 victory over Washington, their 8th straight road win. And Lamar Jackson, he struggled against the Chiefs, career low 97 passing yards, but he was back to his true MVP form.
Certainly was. 2 touchdown passes, another one on the ground with one of his patented long runs. This one for 50 yards. He started to celebrate a little bit too early, but fortunately able to pull the ball back in, tuck it, and get into the end zone. But this team is still the second best team in the AFC. They still believe they're the team to take on Kansas City. A bad one against them last week, but no loss of confidence. This team believes they're going to get another shot in the playoffs, and they can pay it off then. For the regular season, they're home against Cincinnati next week, then they go to Philadelphia.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. Again, Jackson. He's got his man on the crossing route. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 9-yard line. 31-yard line. To throw again is Jackson. And now he'll tuck it and run. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. He hit his first, this one from 40 yards out. And Tucker's kick right there, it's good, and that will do it for this first half. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much, and welcome in everyone to an abbreviated version of the EA Sports Halftime Report. We saw a terrific first half from the dual-threat quarterback, Lamar Jackson. His guys have the lead as we'll hand it back over to our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. Fielded near the back of the end zone, and Hill will opt for the touchback. Up come the Ravens now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just that. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
And it's 3rd down.
Again, they'll run with Ingram. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Call that a 44-yard punt, 5 on the return. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. And here comes a big tight end as he gets set for this next drive. And we roll the highlights of the game he's had. You know, when we talk about wide receivers and how you shut them down, what about when you have a tight end like this having a game? How do you stop him defensively?
It really changes what you're trying to do because defensively, you're worried more about the wideouts. Okay, how are we going to cover them? The running backs, how are you going to shut them down? But the tight end is that elusive, unique player. Linebacker cover him, cornerback cover him, safety covering him. Always has the advantage. Usually has final answer against anyone who tries to defend that.
Here's Smith. He'll complete this to Gibson.
Smith's pass.
Give him 8 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 20-yard line. From the red zone now, Smith. That's caught. It's Thomas. And they got it inside the 10 at the 8. 12 more yards for him there. It's a 1st down.
Washington.
Smith throwing again. And on that last catch, Charles, he tops the 150-yard mark. It's one thing when your wideout gets that. When your tight end gets it, it's quite another.
We keep seeing the evolution of that position, don't we? Where we've seen where it's gone from strictly as a block.
In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Pernell McPhee showing his strength and quickness there. A loss of 4. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. And it's caught. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the 1st. 11 yards, but still not enough. 4th down. On 4th down, Smith. And my goodness, this is incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Ravens come up big down at their own goal line. And they've now made 2 trips to the red zone and still looking for their 1st touchdown.
Not able to punch it in, and if you're on defense, your confidence is sky high. Because mentally, you're saying, hey, you're in the red zone, We're thinking we're giving up 3. We just want to give up 6. In this case, they end up not giving up the touchdown at all. They've got to feel great about what they got done.
Now, that's one they hate. The ball's got to come all the way back.
So that's an explosive play, a really explosive play that gets wiped out, and they have to start over after the penalty.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 24. He'll set up to throw from the gun. Rolling to his right. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
A 10th carry here for Mark Ingram. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Ingram again, a 1st down carry. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
He was brought down by...
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at their 48-yard line.
A shotgun snap and a give to Dobbins. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage.
Made by Jonathan Bostic.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense. Linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
And this is going to be incomplete.
I wonder, Brandon, I just wonder. You think maybe he was worried about where he was on the field? Was he far enough? Was he close enough to the 1st down sticks?
Absolutely. He was right there by him, and I think he was thinking 1st down before he caught that football.
Yeah, got to catch it first, because if you don't catch it, there's no chance of picking up a 1st down.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Now we get another look at Washington on offense. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 13 yards there and a Washington 1st. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. That one good for 21 yards. And it'll give him a fresh set of downs. As they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing again is Smith. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
4 yards.
Here's Smith. And this is going to be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off.
Intercepted by the...
Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
The ball switches back over to Mark Ingram and the Ravens. And in the early going, the running game, as we see the numbers, it just wasn't on point. Well, now it's gotten more true to form.
And sometimes it takes a little while for an offensive line to get in sync, because early in a game, defenses throw different patterns at you, different formations, different sets, and you might not block them quite the way you want to. But as you start to get into a groove and you figure out what they're doing, now it all comes together, and that's what we're seeing right now.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Dobbins running out of the gun. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. It's a first down on a gain of 10. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
11 more on that one, and another first down. They'll run on first down. Ingram, and he'll take this one up close to about the 45. The safety, Landon Collins, there to make the tackle.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 45-yard line.
On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Washington territory. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, he's had success running the football in this one, and that's undeniable. But that time, the defense was on to it.
And, partner, I think the more you see a play like this, the more they're able to diagnose it quicker and easier for them to defend it. I think you have to dress it up a little bit and show maybe some different formations and looks.
Here's Sam Cook now, as he's on to punt for Baltimore. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. A look at Washington as they come onto the field.
Well, the defense got its job done, forcing the punt. Now the formula pretty simple. They need to find the end zone here. A field goal doesn't help them much. They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. A well-executed 22-yard gain. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people call it gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
Over 30 yards there, and first downs on 3 consecutive plays now.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Looking to go back to Thomas again, and it's 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. This will be caught at about the 6. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. The Washington passing game dialed in now. It's a first down.
Goal at the 5-yard line.
So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back.
And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. He'll look to throw, and he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Like a freight train off the edge, Calais Campbell with a set. Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And he's into the clear. He's at the 50. He's at the 40. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. And they were hoping to get down there, get the score, and get this thing into overtime.
How deflating.
Absolutely. I mean, let's face it, heartbreaking. They had an opportunity, had a chance, and probably were feeling pretty good about what was going on, and that was taken away from them by their own mistake.
Yep, the opportunity squashed.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 22-yard line.
Ingram again. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or two short here with 3rd down coming up.
5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Now Ingram, he's been busy today. And he gets the 1st down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And it was a bit of a strange game. They were held scoreless through the entire second half, but their first half output, that's enough to carry them to victory.
And that's an odd game to watch, isn't it? Because when we saw the output in the first half, you think to yourself, okay, they've got something working here. They know what they're doing. They'll continue that along. But instead, it's goose eggs in the second half. Fortunately, enough of a cushion and enough defense to carry them home.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long from Baltimore.
Crab cakes will be waiting for us, partners. We head to the airport.
Heck yeah.